Hello everyone, Luca Blight here, and I am back to reacting to RWBY. We have episode 8. I forgot the name of the episode, hold on. Chapter 8, Alone Together. So, my predictions for this one is that we're going to get maybe the resolution, not necessarily the resolution, but some action at the bandit camp between the bandits led by Raven, and of course, Cinder and her group alongside Watts, so we might get that cameo that we might see a Neo pop up alongside them. Although somebody made a discussion that Neo wouldn't necessarily pop up, but supposedly Neo's supposed to pop up sometime this volume, so we'll see. There was actually somebody else that said she would pop up alongside the hunters and huntresses that Crow was going for, but I didn't particularly see that, especially given the whole beef between Yang and Neo as a whole. The last episode was kind of a softie. I was mildly disappointed. I did like that cliffhanger, but everything else in between, it was like, I don't know. But I mean, as somebody pointed out, it was the holiday season, so it's like, yeah, you know what, I can give that a pass. I could say, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. But beyond that, it was very much of a filler-ish episode. It was like the literal RWBY Thanksgiving type deal, and then we got a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. So, RWBY and Yang, I believe, are on the thumbnail, if that's correct. Oh, it's got the intro playing, so never mind. But, anyways, not much to recap other than the whole bandit camp shenanigans. I almost said bandit camp shenanigans, but when don't I do a video with its bandit camp shenanigans? I still have a bit of a cough going on. Hopefully it won't play much of a role. I drank plenty of water before reacting to this. So I'm about an hour and a half-ish behind, so we'll see how this goes. Any hoot. Onwards we go. Don't be pulling that shit you worked before. There we go. Yeah, it was doing some weird shit where it wasn't playing it. And because I got it in reverse, I can't actually work with the buttons. That's actually that's a good scenery shot. RWBY. Yeah, I'm going to put my heart right here because I can't even see what's going on right there.
You're up early.
Oh, hello, Yang.
Hey, sis. Boop. What are you doing up? Can't fall back asleep.
And you know, to be fair to the previous episode, we didn't get much Yang-RWBY bonding. Oh, never mind.
Coffee exists.
Yes, thank God for coffee. Or Cthulhu, or whatever deity you worship. My cat is attacking a napkin.
No, please.
The cat that made a cameo in the previous video.
Blasphemous amounts of cream and sugar just for you. Oh yeah, nice one. Six again.
Semi-callback to Volume 1.
And it will burn.
Oh, wow. Affirming that she's still not nice, even though she is.
Can't believe we're actually in Mistral. That's what you can't believe? Well, yeah.
We're gonna bring up
all the other magic and stuff.
We're gonna bring up Blake.
Okay, you know what I mean. I honestly wasn't sure if I'd ever see you two again. Well, here's to defying expectations.
I like how RWBY just chugged it, pretty much. Ah, there we go with Blake.
Yeah, well, she made her choice.
Oh, Yang. I mean, I don't blame her, but...
I mean, she could have been here if she just stuck around. It's no big deal, though.
It's not like Yang knows any better, though. She has her reasons for thinking the way that she is.
Why would I want her here? Are you still mad at her for leaving? Oh, whatever gave you that idea, RWBY? No, I'm totally fine. I'm great.
Wow, Yang, with that sarcasm.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Oh, whoa, shit.
Whoa, Yang.
Yeah, whoa. Chill. Put the red eyes away. Oh, her hand's shaking. I don't fault Yang, but at the same time... Oh, Blake. Wasn't expecting you this episode.
Hey, Blake! You ready to go?
Be right there.
Oh shit, are we gonna get the What does that say? Oh, it's from Ilya. I see the eye. I was able to see the eye. This music, though, is very ominous.
Or what?
It's some very ominous music.
Nocturnal section to hit up.
It's like some Godfather type shit.
You okay?
No, she's not okay.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. I need to take care of something first.
Oh my god, are we gonna get the assassination of Gira? Yeah, you guys can't see that shit. My bad. I mean, like, I have, like, a little bit of table to lean on this side, but it's more on this side. Oh, back to Yang. Yeah. Deep down, she does care about Blake. She's just... She's understandably upset with, you know, all that. This could be
Look,
Crow.
Ruby, I really don't want to talk about it, okay?
Because it would make
Just leave
sense...
me alone for a bit.
It would make sense for Crow to come in. Oh, never mind. But I was going to say, it would make sense for Crow to come in and be like, I know what it's like to have a team member walk out on you.
Do you need something?
And we did get a whole lot of Crow Yang bonding in Volume 3. I mean, we had a little bit, but not too much. It was more of him confronting her with the whole shindig that went down in, I think, Chapter 6.
But I'm not just going to change my mind. I'm sorry, I don't think you know what it's like to be left. You have a giant family. Recitals to perform at. Dinners to attend.
Giant family of douchebags.
My mom left me. Ruby's mom left too.
And Weiss's mom was a drunk.
I was always busy with school and Ruby couldn't even talk yet.
And her father's...
I had to pick up the pieces.
Her father's basically Vince McMahon.
I had to keep things together. Alone.
And then her sister went off to join the military, so it's not like Weiss had anybody to rely on.
If you have something to say, then say it.
Besides Klein.
When I was 10, my dad finally admitted to my mom that the only reason he married her was for the family name.
Wow.
On my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Dinner. She got mad. He finally snapped.
Wow, he is a colossal dick. Jesus.
Looking back, I think I knew too. But hearing him say it finally pushed her over the edge.
What a colossal dick Jock is.
First, it was separate lunches and dinners. Opposite balconies at my recitals. A glass of wine here, a glass of wine there.
It's making me think of what Blake said to Yang, where it's like, it was one accident here, one accident there, and it just got worse.
Here and, well, you get the idea.
I'm really sorry.
Basically, her mom felt used.
You're right, though. I
got
don't
an itch.
Know like you do. I have my own version. And I'll bet Blake has her own version, too.
She doesn't have
wow,
to
Weiss
be
has
alone,
matured so much.
I was here for her. We all were. She chose to leave us.
Why do you think she did that? The entire time Blake was at Beacon, she was afraid to open up to people. She tried to keep her past separated from us. She tried to protect us. Eventually, those walls she put up came down. And the moment they did, the one thing she was afraid of actually happened. The universe proved her right.
This feels weird coming from Weiss just because of the Volume 1 shenanigans.
She would have known that. How could I be there for her if she doesn't let me?
Well, maybe...
What if I needed her here for me?
Maybe she just wanted to do things her own way. Like, I understand where Yang's coming from, don't get me wrong. But Blake had her reasons for doing what she did.
Hadn't left too. The only thing we can do now is be there for her when she's ready. When she comes back.
If
she comes back.
Yeah, I saw that line
She
coming.
will.
Yeah, she will.
Yang, you, Ruby, and even Blake are more like family to me than my brother or even my own father. I would do anything for you three, and I'm willing to bet Blake feels the same way.
Notice how she didn't mention her sister.
When she's ready.
Or her
I'll be there
mother.
for her. And I know we're not as close, but I'm here for you too.
And I say that because while her sister's been kind of a role model to her, it's not like she was there for her, and it's not like her mother's been there for her either.
Everything okay?
Like, her whole family's just a wreck.
Yeah,
and it is mostly due to
it is.
shock. Well, hello, Blake, again. I guess we're not getting the bandit camp? The bandit camp scene this episode, so that's probably going to be next episode, then.
I'm here.
Uh-oh. There is treachery afoot. Hello, Ilya.
Ilya, I know you're scared, but you don't have to be. My family and I, we can keep you safe.
I'm sorry.
What reason do you have to work for
You can
them?
make it up to me by helping us stop Corsican Finnick.
Exactly.
No.
Like, what reason does Ilya have to do or
I'm
have?
sorry.
Oh shit. Oh, hello, Yuma. Oh, she looks interesting. The silver veins.
Wait.
Oh, spider faunus.
I've got her.
Well done, Sister Treva.
Treva.
And to you, Ilya.
Ilya! What are you doing?
I tried to warn you, Blake. I'm sorry.
Don't tell me you're sorry.
But I am.
Are you?
I am sorry it has to be this way, but you and your family are holding the faunus back.
Because we're trying to protect people? In what world do you live in where attacking the innocent is the right thing to do?
The same one as you, faunus. And there's the others who stand by and let the hate happen!
Reminds me of the 40K
You know what
universe.
snuffs out hate? Fear.
No such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
But I'll tell you this. It's gotten us results.
Yeah. Look where it's gotten you.
Ooh. Reality check there, bitch.
We all have to make sacrifices for the greater good, no matter how much it hurts.
And you think killing me is really for the greater good?
It's not you she's gonna kill.
No. But getting rid of your family is.
What the fuck, Ilya?
You wouldn't. You can't. I won't let you.
Like, you lost your family. What makes
That's
killing
why
hers
we
any
sent to
better
Mistral.
than what happened to you? God, Ilya is such a colossal fucking
Ilya,
hypocrite.
please. You don't have to do this. This isn't you.
Yes, it is. But I guess back then you were just too busy falling for Adam to notice.
Well,
I was always jealous of the way you looked at him. I wanted you to look at me that way.
oh.
But we can't always get what we want.
So she had deep feelings for Blake.
Eva, with me. You two, get her to the docks.
God damn it, Ilya.
Let's go, traitor.
Now? Oh, son.
What?
Fuck him up, son. Fuck him up. And he didn't yell this time. He learned his lesson.
Thanks for the backup.
Thanks for the invitation. You okay?
Thanks for the invitation.
No. You heard Ilya. My family's in danger. Call the police and let's go.
God, Son has been like her #1 wingman. I know Yang is, you know, there, but...
Come on, Mom. Pick up.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Get down!
He died to an arm shot? I mean, I guess he could pass up from the pain, but... Oh, golly! Get out of my house! Oh, Gira! Oh! Nice! Fuck him up, Gira! Oh, Gira's a badass!
Go find my wife!
Oh! So much for whoever that was. Oh, hello, Corsican Finnick.
This time our dear chieftain stepped down, brother.
Yes, brother.
Oh, their weapons are similar to Ilya's. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, Gira, you beast. Literally. Oh, that music is awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, so some shit went down right then and there. Unfortunately for me, if this video just so happens to get blocked, I won't be able to upload it to VidMe because VidMe is about to get shut down, which really fucking blows because it was a nice alternative to YouTube, which unfortunately I only recently discovered it, but because of how lenient it is towards the whole copyright stuff, I was like, oh yes, a site I can be a part of, and yeah, I just saw that little thing of buzz or whatever the hell that was float by. So we got a little bit of character growth from Yang Weiss and a little bit of interaction with RWBY herself, not the team name. My only complaint is that this is growth that I feel like is mildly overdue. Only mildly, so mostly from Weiss's side, it's mildly overdue. What Yang is dealing with was current as of the end of Volume 3. So with Weiss coming to Yang with that, though, it made up for it. It really made up for it in a lot of ways, especially given the history that, excuse me, that Blake and Yang, or not Yang, but Blake and Weiss had together in at the end of Volume 1, where Weiss was a fucking racist and basically just one of the most dislikable characters in the show at that given time. But then she kind of, you know, they kind of washed that away with Volume 2. Which is a gripe I do have with her character. But her character progressively got better, so it's like, I can overlook it. It's not like Weiss held those feelings because of personal... Well, it was personal, but she was able to see past the bullshit that, you know, the whole thought process in her head. So, some people call it a retcon of her character. Some people say she just grew up, she just grew past it. I would say... You're both half right. It was kind of a retcon, but at the same time, it was Weiss just maturing and realizing that, hey, Blake's not so bad, therefore maybe not all fondness are that bad. So, you know, you can kind of write it in your own sort of deal. But, yeah, not a whole lot happened with them, but it was, I mean, a lot happened, but not a lot happened, if you catch my meaning. You know, we had some growth. We had Weiss be kind of a, trying to bring Yang back to reality, like, hey, she's still our teammate. She probably had her reasons, and which we as the audience know that she had her reasons. But at least in this fucking episode, we didn't have one character explain to another character some stuff that we as the audience already knew. This was interpretation with what Weiss and Yang said between each other, and RWBY being kind of like, yeah, but, you know, we're all a team. You know, she's kind of being the middle ground person where she just wants her team back together. She just wants everybody to come together and overcome the big evil that is Salem. And then Weiss and Yang had their back and forth. So it's not like it was information that wasn't necessarily already known, but it was kind of like that. I don't want to, I throw this term out loosely, but this whole come to Jesus thing between Weiss and Yang. And it was good. It was really good on Weiss. So Weiss, as Can't Stop a Mind would say, she was the GOAT of that whole segment. And then we had Blake and Son dealing with Ilya's shenanigans, which Ilya showing like her full-blown true colors, if I can say the word right, and basically going with Adam's plan, which she has no fucking reason to do it. There is no leverage they have on Ilya, and Ilya is a colossal fucking hypocrite for trying to take out Blake's family because of their beliefs, even though her own family was taken out because of various extremism from the opposite side, essentially. Or whatever reasons they were. The She Dust Company treats their finest employees like shit. But that's not an excuse to take out the Belladonna family. So, as far as Ilya goes, she can fuck out of here. Fuck Ilya. There's no redemption for her. And, you know, she spoused that she had these feelings for Blake, which I guess that's half a ship confirmed, but that's neither here nor there. But if she truly had those feelings for Blake's like reality checks that she keeps dishing at Ilya, basically saying like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're being a fucking moron. You're being a tool to them. You are being a tool." And she's just like, "Oh no, I'm totally in the right. You know, I'm succumbing to the brainwashing that I feel like Corsic and Finnick do to various members. Like Adam took it to way extreme. So I feel like it's kind of like an indoctrination sort of thing that they do with them. But either way, Ilya, yeah, I don't see any redemption for Ilya at this point. maybe if she dies, as Murder Birds put it, the only redemption for Adam is if he dies protecting Blake or something like that. I kind of see the same case being for Ilya because she's 100% okay. Well, I mean, she says, she's like, I'm sorry it has to be this way, but she has a choice. It's not like she doesn't have a choice. And I thought it would have been a little bit more interesting if she had, you know, like warned Blake like ahead of time, like saying like, hey, this is a setup. Here's what's going to go down. Follow my cues and I'll help you get to your family or whatever. But no, that's not the case. Because that's what I was getting the feeling of in Volume 5 because she had that initial like, you know, silence. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? And then, of course, they can think like, yeah, as in we killed him the same way we killed Sienna Khan. But, so we also got introduced to 2 new characters. Well, I mean, at least one, and I forgot her name, but she's the spider faunus. So, hey, we have a scorpion faunus, and now we have a scorpion faunus, and now we have a spider faunus, even though my hand gesture still wasn't on camera, but whatever. But I don't think we got to see much of what that other guy was, but it looked like the dude from the trailer, the Blake trailer that we had before the volume kicked off properly. But and then we also got to see Kali freaking going all like commando on some fools with her with the gun she picked up from the guy that died beside her. Get out of my house! It was great. It was good to see Kali like actually, you know, hold her own. And then Gira just went full beast mode at the end there. I'm kind of miffed at where we ended there, but I'm glad we're getting that payoff that I mentioned in the in that one video I uploaded, where basically I was kind of getting where those are like, where's the action at? Like I'm getting where they're coming from, and it has more to do with the payoff of these plot lines and less to do with like necessarily action. Like with the whole Ilya Blake confrontation, how we ended there, that to me would have been a good cliffhanger, an annoying cliffhanger, but a good cliffhanger. But it would have been a kind of payoff to where we've been building up to at this point in time. So next episode, it could go either way. It could be more of the Blake Ilya situation. It could be the bandits. It could be both. I'm hoping for both because that would be really nice. But it also leads me to wonder where the main conflict, like the final conflict, is going to be. Unless it's going to be Blake and Son get captured. Well, actually, no, because why would they capture Son? Because to them, he's expendable. Unless he goes to Mistral, informs everybody else, and then they all go to save Blake and rescue her and Kali. Well, then again, Kali's expendable too. Although Gira seems to be their main target, so I think as long as Gira's dead, then everything else is, you know, neither here nor there. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, details. Just round everybody up and take them, you know, to the holding cells. But I think we saw that one guy. He was in, I believe it was episode 3, the one that shouted "Get her." I believe he was the one fighting side by side with Gira, and we saw him die. Excuse me. I could be wrong because it looked like he had a foxtail, similar to I forget if it's Corsac or Fennec. I don't know which one's which. I don't know which one has ears and which one has a tail. But we also saw that they know how to fight, or well, you know, they know how to fight. They have weapons that are similar to Ilya's. But yeah, this episode definitely paid off for me. I got what I wanted out of it. It wasn't necessarily what I was expecting, because I was expecting more of the bandit camp shenanigans, but I did like what we got. This was definitely a episode that moved the story forward, which is what this volume needed. And, you know, again, I'm okay with the character growth. I'm okay with exposition between characters and all that other type of stuff, because it does make sense as to why it needs to happen, but sometimes it's like, when you're getting the same information every single episode, it gets a little redundant, and it makes the season feel, or the season volume, whatever you want to call it, seem a bit more redundant. But I was satisfied with this episode. I definitely got, like, everybody was complaining about the lack of action. I think definitely it wasn't the best fight, but it was something. It was action that moved the plot forward, and it had a reason to exist. So, me, I'm a satisfied customer with this episode. Alone Together wasn't the best episode in the world, but it was good, and it achieved what it needed to achieve. And, you know, we got, let's see. Yeah, we got basically the rest of the half of the season. Oh, shit, we're halfway through already. But, yeah, that was my reaction. I've been Luca Blight, and this has been my reaction to Volume 5, Episode 8, Alone Together, and I shall see you all for whatever video I upload next.